Since we got that logo on there, we probably get some advertising money. Ready? We'll give it right to this team. 1, 2, 3. It's a long way to Tipperary. It's a long way to go. It's a long way to Tipperary. To be in and I know. Goodbye, Piccadilly. Farewell, Leicester Square. It's a long way to Tipperary. My heart's right there. Want to raise 10 grand today? 5 short hours. Let's go like this. It's a long way to $10,000. It's a long way to go. It's a long way to 10 grand to the end of our show. Goodbye, Piccadilly. Farewell, Leicester Square. It's a long way to $10,000, but donate right here. It's a long way to Tipperary. It's a long way to go. Come on, Johnny Hart. It's a long way to Tipperary. To see it's where I know. Goodbye, Piccadilly. Farewell, Leicester Square. It's a long way to Tipperary. My heart's right here. It's the wrong way to Tipperary. Over there. Donate here. Make those phones ring. There you go. Yeah, we'll get some of that. You can't be in the back.
Thank you, Ragged Bud Right. They got us started off on the right foot there. And now we're going to take a pledge break and turn it over to Cheryl Noble, who's outside right now. I'll just mention one more time, you can go on our website at anytime, nevadacountytv.org. Isn't that right, boys?
That's right.
That's right, and hit that big donate button right at the bottom of the screen there.
Donate button right there.
Right now, and I'm gonna go play.
Or you can call 530-272-862. I'll have that number right there by the end of the day. You can tweet us at Nevada County TV. That's the Twitter, or stop by 134 East Main Street, conveniently located right here in downtown Grass Valley. Cool. All right, let's bring it on over to Cheryl Noble.
All right, raise mic 3. We're on. We just need the camera over here. All right, how's everybody doing today? Our live telethon at NCTV. Thank you so much for all of our volunteers, everybody who's here. This is greatly appreciated. I'm Cheryl Noble, General Manager here, and this is a pledge break where you get to come in, make a donation, help us out, support your community television, and help support our youth-based programs that are going to go for training, including field production. So with me here is Mario, pronounce your last name. Clough. He is the president of the Sierra Vintners Association, and they donated to us, unbelievable, which is up for auction. You can get a half case of local wines right here, and they donated over 20 bottles.
Over 20 bottles of wine from the member wineries of Sierra Vintners.
Tell us what the, yes, that is a big thanks. Yeah, the auctions and the bids are open, so yeah, take advantage of that. So tell us about the association.
Well, if you're a wine lover, we encourage you to call in and make a pledge and bid on these 18 bottles of wine. It looks like they're broken down into 3 different lots of 6 bottles each. I don't see any bids on any of them yet, so it's not too late to get started. I challenge all you wine lovers and also all the other local wineries out there to call in and make a pledge. We know that the local community really supports our local wineries, and we need to support our local television here, NCTV.
Mario, thank you so much, and we appreciate this. Yes, we did break down the donation so we can kind of spread the wine around a little bit. So thank you so much for the donation of the wine, and thank you for the association for your support.
Thank you, and I hear those phones ringing. Keep them coming.
Yeah. And how can people reach the association and learn more?
Through our website, sierravintners.com.
There you go. All right. Round of applause for Mario Clough, Sierra Vintners Association. Yeah, thank you. Okay, we've got our next pledge person is, I believe, she's coming up, and it is Lindy Beatty. Big brothers, big sisters. Oh, what do we have here? Yeah. Lindy, pronounce your last name.
Beatty. Remember, it's Scottish, like in Beatty.
Okay, but I do remember it's big brothers and big sisters.
It is Big
Tell
Brothers
us.
and Big Sisters, and we want to thank NCTV so much for supporting us. It's just fabulous. So we are happy to give a donation.
Tell us what's going on around now with Big Brothers, Big Sisters.
Well, we have our Jungle Bowl for Kids' Sake this afternoon from 3:30 till 8 if you want to come by and just check out the bowler teams. And then we'll also be doing a couple of things locally in the community with restaurants and those types of things. But we have 120 matches, both between here and North Lake Tahoe area. And we would just love for people, if you want to be a big, or if you ever, decided that that's might be something you want to do, please give our office a call at 265-2059 if you want to be a big. Thanks.
And a website.
Website is www.bigsofnc, altogether, all lowercase.org.
All right, Lindy, thank you so much, and for the good work and being a supporter of community television that
bet.
supports the youth.
Thank you,
So
Cheryl.
thank you. Okay. Yes, the phones are ringing, so get your pledges in and any amount, and you can come in and get on the air and talk about your business and or your nonprofit. And do we have another pledge person now? Let's see. Let me take. Oh, we do. We had, before our telethon started, we had a contribution from Nevada County Online, which is an internet marketing meetup group that meets on the fourth Tuesdays of the month. And we recorded a thank you and a pledge donation earlier from the telethon, and we're going to watch that B-roll now. Right, guys?
Our show on NCTV. So thank you.
You're very welcome. Nevada County Online, a donation of $100. So thank you, Corian Red, Machen McDonald, and Susie Daggett, the co-facilitators of Nevada County Online. And come on, tell us about it.
Nevada County Online is a group that brings in an internet marketing speaker once a month, fourth Tuesday of the month at the Madeline Helen Library, 11 a.m. We cover topics ranging from blogging to web design to search engine optimization. If you're a small business or you're a service provider and you're looking for a place to find some business community and get the job done, Nevada County Online is the place.
We're the largest business meetup group in the area with over 400 members. As one of the biggest benefits actually is the ability when we attend these is the collaboration and networking and so forth that goes on. So whether you're a beginner in internet with driving your business or you're cyber savvy, you're welcome and there's a place for you. So we invite you to join us. Visit us online at nevadacountyonline.com and also visit our meetup site.
You will enjoy being with
To
us
toss it to
because
Danny.
honestly, every time somebody comes, they learn something from someone else. It's a marvelous group, so we invite you to be part of NCO and NCTV. Thank you.
And again, join us fourth Tuesday of the month, and you can find out more at nevadacountyonline.com.
Background music.
Thank you, NCTV.
Thank you. And thanks for providing this service to the community and our business community.
Oh, and we're on NCTV. Did
Yes,
we mention
Of
that?
course we are. Yes, we are.
Come check us out. We video our meetings, and NCTV is the main place
Again,
people
thank
are gobbling
you,
up
Machen
internet
McDonald,
That's
Corian
right.
Red, and
All right,
Susie
thank you.
Daggett, the
Nevada County
co-facilitators of
Online
Nevada
Association.
County Online.
Thank you.
And right now, our special segment is going to be about the auction items. We've got some wonderful auction pieces, including original art. Robin Galvin Davies is going to talk about the Peter Max, and we've got Juan who's going to talk about the other auction pieces. So, Danny, it is back to you, okay?
Okay. Okay. There we go. Next up, we have a auction segment. An auction segment with Juan Brown. Huh? Oh, Robin's going to be first. With Robin. And we have Ann Merdinger on harp and Michael Smith on flute in the background. It's going to be very lovely. Come on up.
Hi, Cheryl, thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak to your viewers. Today at the Telethon, I'd like to acquaint everyone with the art of Peter Max. And behind us, I don't know if you can see it, there are 6 Peter Max original pieces of art. They are of his beloved icon, the Heart, from his Heart series. And if you are familiar with Peter, you know that he is a very beloved artist. He's from the 60s. He made his fame during the cosmic, psychedelic 60s. His love poster went viral in today's vernacular, and it launched him to prominence. And he is still alive today, doing gallery shows all over the country, museum shows in America and internationally. His art hangs in the Museum of Modern Art. And today, you have the opportunity to bid on an original piece of art. Every one of these is unique. It is a mixed media on paper. They are begin with a lithograph of the heart, and then Peter has overpainted them. They have multiple colors. They're very vibrant. The colors are passionate. The heart is passionate. It represents so many things. And like all art, it's interpreted by our own heart. And our opening bid for these is $1,200 each. They retail in galleries for $2,500. You can find them online for $2,500 and in galleries for $2,500. Each one of these pieces comes with a certificate of authenticity issued by the Peter Max Studio in New York. So I'm hopeful that you will take this opportunity to own a piece of art created by the hand of a living American artistic legend. For all of you that purchase a piece or one of more pieces, we will make sure that you get one of Peter's books called The Art of Peter Max. There's the heart inclined. It's one of his most beloved icons. So Danny, I'm gonna give this back to you for the next segment and the next art. Thank you.
All right. Next up, what is next up? Let's see. Oh, Juan. Right, yeah. Okay, now Juan Brown is going to talk about the other auction pieces. And this is just melting my heart right now. Okay. All right, they're still getting set up over there. But I think this is just fine to listen to for a little bit. Yeah. Oh, the auction pieces will be available April 1st. Until April 1st. So whichever the highest bid is, that'll go to that person. Cool. And I can remind everybody right now, you can donate anytime at nevadacountytv.org or call 530-272-8862 or tweet at Nevada County TV or stop by 134 East Main Street in downtown Grass Valley. All right. Are you ready there, Juan? Okay. Please welcome Juan. What was your last name again?
Brown.
Juan Brown.
Of course.
There you go.
Well, of course, they give me the Spanish section here to read, and my dear wife Jenny's not here to help me with the Spanish, but we've got a couple of original lithos by Sanal Alvar up here to display and to auction off today. And they're quite valuable. Sanal Alvar, a Spanish-born artist, was born in 1935. The first piece behind the harpist here, called Maria de Silva. This is a hand-colored etching in the artist's pencil. Writing in the bottom left, it says A24, Carito con Criasoles en el Bosque. It's signed by the artist in pencil in the lower right-hand corner, and it's about 10 inches by 15 inches, and it was appraised in 2000 for $500. We're going to try and get that amount for it today. It's quite charming and would go very nicely in the children's room. You can see the pencil writing in the lower left corner there. On the other side of me here, if I get out of the way, La Ronde, Graciela Rodo Bollinger, Bolivian, 1935. So this is a different artist. This is a Bollinger. Original, signed and numbered in pencil by the artist, number 71 of 120 pulled. Measures 16 inches by 21 and a half inches. Her work features round-faced figures, usually children, playing and tumbling and making music. This was appraised in the year 2000 for $1,800. Her original graphics usually sell for between $2,000 and $4,500. They almost always increase in value as the average at an average rate of 7 to 10% per year. That's a pretty good investment. But without appraising it, we don't know the current worth, so we would like to try to get $1,800 for La Ronde today. So get on your phone, give us a call, or look for that yellow donate button on your screen, on your computer screens, and make a pledge or try and bid to get these wonderful paintings today. Lithographs. All right? Danny?
Thank you, Juan. And now we're going to have them play. Okay, great. Great. Okay, here's harp and flute. Take it away, guys. Great job, Anne and Michael. And now Cheryl is going to present some more auction items. Cheryl?
I can project my voice somewhat. This is going to be Juan and I doing this, or Juan and me, sorry. But again, I want to thank Ann Mendinger and Merdinger. Thank you, Ann, and sorry for mispronouncing your name. She helps me with the book swap every month. How could I forget her last name? And the flute player is Michael Smith. Did I get that? All right, beautifully done, you guys. So Juan and I are over here at the very desirable and fabulous auction table with all kinds of must-have items. Right, Juan?
What do we got here? Can you show the audience what we got in this pottery and explain a little bit about it from Anagama Pottery Place? Did I say that correctly?
Yes, I'm the Vanna White now, I can see. Okay, it's Anagama, and it's a special type of pottery firing process.
I want to be Vanna White.
Yeah, there you go, okay.
I want to be Vanna White.
Look at this. What I learned about this is it's a very unique process. That the glaze is actually made from the ashes of the wood. It's a chamber of wood fire, and the wood keeps going in, and it gets so hot that the ashes create the glaze on this. It's really beautiful and a unique process and a time-honored process. So we've got 2 pottery pieces with the Anagama processing kiln, and this one has a natural glaze. And again, this is all done just from the ash of the wood. That's what creates the glaze. And this beautiful piece, these tops do come off, so you can put long stems in them for decoration or just sit as a beautiful piece. And these are starting. They start at $50, so call with your bid on that now. How about the wine? You take it away.
We've got half cases or full cases of wine?
3 half cases of local wine.
3 half cases. These are all local wines. Let's dig through here a little bit and see what we got. Vina Castellano Estate, Bear River Winery. What else have we got in here? Lucchese and Smith Winery. All the local wineries. There's Smith right there. Sierra Knolls. Mount Vernon, Double Oak, and for each of these half cases, what are we starting to bid at?
Okay, starting at $80.
$80. So we got 3 different lots. Is that what we got here?
Yes.
3 different lots, and they're all starting at the same starting price of $80. $80 to get your local wine, and each bottle is worth a street value here in Nevada County of $20 a piece. So come and get it. Hit that donate button or give us a ring. The phones are ringing off the hook now. It's working. I can't believe it. What else have we got?
Beautiful item up here. Spa package. Spa package from Wolf Mountain Day Spa. It's a couples package that you get it's a $200 value. You get a steam room and then a side-by-side tranquility massage. And it's the opening bid is $100 for a spa couples package. Oh, yeah, just say, ah. Oh, I could use that. Okay, Juan, what do you got there?
I got a piece of electronic gear. Looks like a Samsung Blu-ray disc player. Donated by Don Adams, $120 value, starting minimum bid $65. So get your own Blu-ray DVD disc player right here. We got technology here at NCTV.
And then we also have a donation from ABT Plumbing. They donated an air conditioning tune-up, and as you know, our summer has kind of already started. That's $149 value, and the opening bid is, Juan?
$75. Get your AC tuned up before it gets too hot. ABT Plumbing and Electrical.
There you go. All right, one more here. At the bottom is an unknown print. It was an anonymous donor, and it's just kind of a cool-looking piece, but guess what? We already have a bid on it. So if this is something that you can see in your home, then...
What's the minimum bid on this one going to start at?
25, and we already got it. So, yeah.
Do I hear 30. Do I hear 30? Step right up. The phones are ringing.
272-8862. All right, we are getting ready to go back to our next musician who is going to be, let's see, we're tossing it back. Oh, it's a pledge break. Okay, so Juan, a little bit of where they can donate and how while I grab Mick Collins to bring him in for Pay It Forward processing.
Okay. Well, we're web streaming live with a Ustream today. That's what these guys are doing back here. And if you're on the internet, you'll see a donate button. And if you're watching live TV, you'll see the telephone number on the bottom of your screen. Boys, what's that telephone number say down there? Come on, Tom. We got to put you to work here now. 272 8862, and that gets you live right here in the studios. And, of course, you can always just come on down. We got a pretty good crowd setting up outside. We've got a tent, some refreshments, and come on and be a part of the audience today and come help us raise a little money for NCTV, your community television station. Looks like we've got another pledge right here, don't we?
We sure do, Juan. We've got Mick Collins. Come on in, Mick. Pay It Forward processing. Thank you so much for your donation. And welcome.
Glad to help. Thank you. Pay It Forward Processing is a national company about 10 years old that processes credit card payments over a virtual terminal, a standard terminal, e-commerce, and even mobile swipers. I have a prop here somewhere. There it is. The unique thing about our business is that we donate 100% of our net proceeds to nonprofits. Thanks to a lot of local businesses, we were able to generate $4,500, as you see here, to two great organizations, the Friendship Club, celebrating 20 years this year, and A New Day. They're opening a new place later this spring. And I'm just honored to help represent these organizations. What we offer for businesses are we guarantee to match or lower your rates with no contract cancellation fee or monthly minimum usage. To learn more or to schedule an apples-to-apples comparison, you can call me at 530-268-3382.
Mick, thank you so much. You do a lot of great, good services for all of the nonprofits in the community, so you're a real asset to have, and just know NCTV appreciates you.
Thanks, Cheryl. Glad to help.
All right. Our next, while Claude Hedgate, is he in the house? Claude Hedgate in the house. He's up next. Where's his glasses and nose?
Somebody's got his glasses
and nose. While we're waiting for Claude to set up, we are going to get another pledge from Yvette Cadeau, who is with the Performing Arts Guild. Come on in, Yvette. And Yvette, thank you, and again, bye. Yvette, who is also on our NCTV board, thank you so much. Thanks for being here, and tell us about Performing Arts Guild.
Well, thank you so much, Cheryl, and I wish we could pledge a lot more. Mix that pledge was so generous previously, and that's a hard act to follow. But we're we're also a nonprofit, and PAG is also known as Nevada County Performing Arts Guild. They've been in the area for 30 years doing children's theater, and we just started a new arm of PAG, which is called the It's a Gas Traveling Theater Troupe. And so we're planning on traveling and raising funds for PAG, and we're going to solely focus on Gilbert and Sullivan. That's why it's called It's a Gas. And it's
get it. Gilbert G and A.S. Sullivan. Oh, wow, good.
Yeah, and after we came up with the name, we actually realized it's a triple entendre because it's a gas, Gilbert and Sullivan. It's a gas, it's funny. And it's a gas, we're going to be traveling and probably using a lot of gas.
All right, well, as the Telethon is a real gas today, I can tell. So Yvette, thank you so much, and thank you for serving on the board and helping with the leadership and taking it to a new direction and all of these good things. As we know, we're streaming now, and this event is a real a nice corner to turn for us. So
thank you for this opportunity, and I'm so excited about the future for NCTV, and everybody out there, donate.
Thank you. Okay, let's see. We might be going, we're waiting for Claude Hedgate. And one more pledge before we turn the mics over to him. And that is M3 Mall, which most of you know in the community is Melissa Missler Yates. And she couldn't be here today, but we have the Queens who are going to present the check from M3 Mall. Come on in. Yeah, come on in. We love these pledges walking in. Dawn, why don't I let you take the lead with this?
Hi, thank you so much for having us. We are thrilled that we have brought in a check and $155 to keep NCTV going. The pageant system is new to this area. This will be Melissa Missler's second pageant as pageant director. We are thrilled to be a participant of them. Some of us are new participants for the spring pageant. Some of us, like myself, that was my very first one. Never in my wildest dreams that I thought I would do that. Betty Lou was also a contestant, and we were thrilled to have her there. So the next one coming is a spring pageant, March 28th at 10 a.m. right here at the Holiday Inn Express.
Okay. Introduce everybody.
I would like to. Betty Lou is what was she? Cornish Christmas Elite Ambassador for the. You were the. She was the queen.
Because I was over 80. I'm so thankful for that.
And then we have
Shelley Arthur, and I was the princess with the Mrs. category.
Hi, I'm Shannon Taylor, and I'm a current contestant in the spring pageant.
I'm Daphne Peters, and I'm a current contestant in the spring pageant.
Hi, I'm Rachel Peters, and I'm currently running for Miss Gold Country.
That was easier than me trying to remember everything. So we're just thrilled to come and help support NCTV.
And the Queens have been helping us today with the telethon. They do a lot of volunteer services for the community. You see them out and about. And the pageant, as we learned with the first one, you experienced it. The skills that the young women, and now they're including some young men, learn really helps to take them with their skills in later in their life. And I could have used it myself. So.
And you see, I'm still working on mine.
Thank you all for helping, and they're working on the phones today. They're working at our check-in table, and just a big help to our community. Thank you all. Okay. All right, Danny, I'm going to toss it back to you, and you're going to take it to the top of the hour with our new tally of what we've earned so far. I believe it's $2,000. $2,000. Yeah, there you go.
All right. Just a reminder, you can go to the website at nevadacountytv.org. You can call 530-272-8862. You can tweet at Nevada County TV. And you can also just stop by, do a pledge, hold up a big check. That's really fun. At 134 East Main Street here in downtown Grass Valley. Next we have Clodhoppers. So go ahead and take it away whenever you're ready.
Howdy, I'm Claude Hedgate. We've been doing a variety show, music and jokes for about 10 years on NCTV. And we would encourage anybody that has an idea for a TV show to come on down and join up and become a producer and get yourself a crew and go for it. We can always use the programming. We've been very fortunate over the years to have wonderful crews on our show, even though they've been skeleton crews. Speaking of skeletons, a skeleton went into the bar and ordered a beer and a mop. Then he started flirting with the waitress, but she could see right through him. The best news of the afternoon, by golly, is I'm not, I repeat, not going to play my accordion. When I was a young boy, this big wide world was mine. I could be a cowboy, if only in my mind. And I could drive a race car, or fly a big jet plane. I could be a rock star, or engineer a train. In my imagination, I did all these things. One day I asked my father what he thinks I ought to be. He scratched his head and he thought a bit. And this is what he said: be strong, even when you're feeling weak. Be kind to everyone you meet. Be fair, your mistakes, be brave. Look people in the eye, be tall. No matter what your size, beware of life's darker side, be good. Keep the Lord inside. Now I have a young boy, his eyes are big and wide. His world is full of magic, wonder fills his mind. He pretends he's lots of things, like I did back then. His little dreams and fantasies make me young again. And it won't be long now, he will come to me. I know he'll be asking what I think he ought to be. You know, I'll scratch my head and I'll think a bit. This is what I'll say. Be strong, even when you're feeling weak. Be kind to everyone you meet. Be brave, look people in the eye, be tall. No matter what your size, be wise. Learn from your mistakes, be brave. No matter what it takes, beware. Life's darker side, be good. Keep the Lord inside. Yay! Thanks ever so much, by golly. What did the frog get for parking illegally? Toad. She tried soft music and sweet perfume, skimpy lingerie in a candlelit room. She tried every trick to make the boy's head spin. Nothing was working, I wasn't giving in. I tell you what finally made that girl get lucky was when she said to me, would you like some cookies? 'Cause I could just flip for a chocolate chip. I'd start to swoon for a macaroon. Good old peanut butter's as good as any other for a snickerdoodle. I'd even pet her poodle. I'm sure craving some oatmeal and raisin. What's good in my belly is cookies stuffed with jelly. I lose my will for a couple cream filled. A kid'll eat the middle. I can't eat just a little bit of cookies. She's my little sugar cookie all the time. Put her ring around her lady finger, made her mine. Got that sweet life going, goodies everywhere. I look like the doughboy, but she don't care. Got a honey-do list that's chock full of chores, but I'm getting my cookies, hope you're getting yours. 'Cause I could just flip for a chocolate chip. I start to swoon for a macaroon. Good old peanut butter's as good as any other for a snickerdoodle. I'd even pet her poodle. I'm sure craving some oatmeal and raisin. What's good in my belly is cookies stuffed with jelly. I lose my will for a couple cream filled. A kid'll eat the middle. I can't eat just a little bit of cookies. This could be a lesson to you romantic types. Your feminine wiles might be overhyped. You've heard the old saying, it's a good place to start. You go through the stomach to reach a man's heart. Even Santa doesn't do it just for boys and girls. He does it for the cookies all over the world. Santa just flips for a chocolate chip. He starts to swoon for a macaroon. Good old peanut butter's as good as any other for a snickerdoodle. I'd even pet her poodle. I'm sure craving some oatmeal and raisin. What's good in my belly is cookies stuffed with jelly. Lose my will for a couple cream filled. A kid'll eat the middle. I can't eat just a little bit of cookies. What a crowd, what a crowd, what a crowd. Thanks, Mom and Dad. Nice you could make it in. Couples only on the dance floor. All skate reverse. It was midnight on the ocean. Not a streetcar was in sight. The sun was shining brightly, and it rained all day that night. It was evening, and the rising sun was setting in the west, and all the fishes in the trees were huddled in their nest. It was a winter day in summer, and the sky was raining glass, while the barefoot boy with shoes on stood sitting on the grass. While the organ peeled potatoes, grease was rendered by the choir. While the sexton rang the dish rag, somebody set the church on fire. Holy smokes, the preacher shouted as he somehow lost his hair. Now his head resembles heaven, for there is no parting there. Thank you. At this point on Cloudhoppers, of course, Bo Peep, our sound effects person, would put on the creepy choir right after that, because we referred to the Lord there. I remember when bad meant bad, it didn't mean good. The party was a noun, not a verb. Listening to the radio, you never hear bad words. I remember when old lady meant grandma, and old man meant grandpa. A crib was where a baby sleeps, and a hood was on your car. I remember when cool meant chilly, and chill meant cold, and crazy meant insane. Strip was a joint, and a joint was a dive, and a dive was a low-class place. I remember all the slang through the years, the meanings came and went. Somehow we all knew what each generation meant. The lost generation, the beat generation, the hip generation, hip-hop generation, the yip generation, the up generation, the me generation, and the X generation. I remember each unfold, but the thing that I just can't recall is how I got this old. I remember when gay meant cheerful and busted meant broke, and pickup was a truck, boogie was a scary man, stone referred to a rock. I remember when tweak meant a just angels didn't have dust, a trip meant a ride in the car. A dude was a drugstore cowboy, far out man looking at a star. I remember when Jones meant someone you kept up with, heavy meant a lot of weight. Groove was on a 45 RPM, and a swinger was a kid at play. I remember all the slang through the years, the meanings came and went. Somehow we all knew what each generation meant. The lost generation, the beat generation, the hip generation, hip-hop generation, the yip generation, the up generation, the me generation, and the X generation. I remember each unfold, but the thing that I just can't recall is how I got this old. Yes, sir. What a crowd. Things you can only get on Clodhoppers. I'm a basketball player, but I can't dribble. But after watching just one episode of Clodhoppers down there on NCTV, now I dribble all over the place. Well, we like good music and bad jokes, by golly, and graphics once in a while. TV is a lot different than radio, because on radio you can tell people what the scene is and they have to believe you. On TV it's a little different. But we've got a picture of Grass Valley in 1858 that we like to put up to remind people that it wasn't all glory. Some of it was pretty gory. my family away from my Carolina home. Had dreams about the West and started to roam. 6 long months on a dust-covered trail. They say heaven's at the end, so far it's been hell. And there's fire on the mountain, lightning in the air, gold in them hills, and it's waiting for me there. We were digging and sifting on from a 5 to 5, selling everything we found just to stay alive. Gold flowed free like the whiskey in the bars. Sinning was a big thing, Lord. Satan was the star. And there's fire on the mountain, lightning in the air, gold in them hills, and it's waiting for me there. Dance hall girls were the evening tree, empty cartridges and bloodline on the good earth of the street. Men were shot down for the sake of fun, or just to hear the noise of their 44 gun. And there's fire on the mountain, lightning in the air, gold in them hills, and it's waiting for me there. Now my widow, she weeps by my grave. Tears flow free for the man she could not save. Shot down in cold blood by a gun that carries fame. All for a useless and no good, worthless claim. And there's fire on the mountain, lightning in the air, gold in them hills, and it's waiting for me there. Waiting for me there. Waiting for me there. E minor. Well, gosh, thanks. With a crowd like that. That's by the Marshall Smucker Band. Yeah, certainly with a name like that, you got to be good. Well, here's one by America's most prolific songwriters. I'm always by myself when I'm alone. When you're not with me, then I know you're gone. When you're not here, then I know you're somewheres else. 'Cause I'm always by myself when I'm alone. I'm always by myself. Not right, then I must be wrong. When I call your place, your boyfriend answers the telephone. 'Cause I'm always by myself when I'm alone. You were with me right before you left me, but since you left, I know that you have gone. You have gone. If you came back, then I know you'd be here. 'Cause I'm always by myself when I'm alone. I'm always by myself when I'm alone. When you're not with me, then I know you're gone. When you're not here, then I know you're somewheres else. 'Cause I'm always by myself when I'm alone. I said I'm always by myself when I'm alone. Yeah. Best looking couple on the floor, ladies and gentlemen. One more, Claude. Okay, by golly. You who are on the road must have a code, sing along, that you can live by, and so become yourself, because the past is just a goodbye. And teach your children well, their father's hell will slowly go by, and feed them on your dreams, the ones they pick, the ones you'll grow by. Don't you ever ask them why, if they told you you would cry. Just look at them and sigh, and know they love you. And you of tender years and know the fear that your elders grew by, and so please help them with your youth. Don't know the You'll words. Seek the truth before they can die, and feed them on your dreams, the ones they pick, the ones you'll grow by.
Here we go.
Don't you ever ask them why, if they told you you would cry. So just look at them and sigh, and know they love you.
You're at home now. Oh, yeah. Mr. Claude Headgate in the house. Claude Hoppers, a longtime producer, has his regular show on NCTV. We've got a lot of great programmers like Claude Headgate and also Juan Brown with his travel show. So NCTV's got some good programs for all of you to watch. Right now, Claude, would you like to say anything? Thank you for singing.
Well, join up. It's a pretty good outfit. You got to get used to changing every couple of years, it seems like, but they always have a good facility, and you can always find good, talented people to help you make a program, and the community loves it. That's the main reason I keep doing it, is two reasons. The crew just has a ball doing it, and the kind comments that we get in the community when people recognize us for doing it. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Claude Hoppers. Now why don't we give you an idea of our donation tally. We're still counting things up from various pledges, the auction, and everything. So it's right around $2,000. And so we're getting there. Let's have a round of applause for our progress so far. And speaking of the auction items, we have these Peter Max pieces, which are, if you haven't heard of Peter Max, then you should probably Google it, see what we're talking about here. Pretty high-profile things. The starting bid is at $1,200 and going up to around $2,400. So that'll give you an idea of if you want to solidify that. And that's going to end on April 1st, I believe, right? April 1st? Yep. Great. And we have these two pieces over here. Oh, this is from the Heart Sweet collection. Heart Sweet. And we have these two pieces. This is a Maria da Silva. This is a hand-colored etching and it was appraised in 2000, the year 2000, for around $500. So that gives you an idea of that. It's quite charming. You can see the hand signature there. This one is La Ronde, and let's see, what is this one all about? It's Bolivian, and it originated in 1935. It's the original, and signed and numbered, 21 out of 120. And there's the signature there. And let's see, the opening bid for this one, I'm not sure. Between $2,000 and $4,500. So that gives you an idea there. Once again, if you're interested in bidding on these items, can they do that online? Does anyone know? You can tweet. You can tweet your bid as well. All that information, I think they're going to put that on the screen, NevadaCountyTV.org, 530-272-8862. And the Twitter account is at Nevada County TV. And you can always just stop on by here at 134 East Main Street. Let's see. And now we're going to go over to Juan Brown for another pledge.
We have a rather large check here presented by a rather large man, Keith Davies, board president of NCTV. What do we got here? Looks like a $500 check.
It is, but it's not an open check. It's a challenge to anyone between now and April 1st to match my $500. And if you match it, anyone out there for $500 to NCTV, I will donate the other $500. So again, anytime between now and April 1st, call Cheryl down here at the station, pledge the $500 to match my $500, and it'll be $1,000 to NCTV. Thank you.
Wow, that's $500 of your personal dollars as board president. Wow, that would be $1,000. That would pump us up quite a bit today if we come through with somebody to match this $500 donation by Keith Davies, board president, NCTV. Keith, you do something else around town too, aren't you? On the
I'm the co-executive director, CEO of the Greater Grass Valley Chamber of Commerce. Yes.
That's where you've seen him around town before. Very good. Well, thanks so much, Keith. That's a big, big donation. All right, let's get them phones ringing. Hit that donate button at the bottom of your screen or call the 272-8862 number and see if you can get on board and match Keith for that $500, and we'll have, bam, 10% of our goal today right there, $1,000. All right, what's up next, boys? What do we want to do now? We got a queen? We got a queen coming? An M3 queen? We have a king. We got another big check coming in. What's this? It looks like a $50 check. Who have we got here?
Hi, I'm Shannon from M3 Mall, but I am representing Debbie Lang in the law offices of Ronald Lang, and I'd like to thank them for their donation.
Excellent. A $50 check from the law offices of Ronald Lang right here in Grass Valley. Thanks, guys. 50 more bucks. It's starting to add up a little bit here. We might make it yet. And don't forget all these auction items here. I don't know if employees or family members are not eligible, but I went ahead and started the bidding myself because this is a pretty good value. Once I started doing the math in my head, it took me a little while. $120 retail value on these half cases of fine local wine. Minimum bid of only $80. So a bargain at any price. And we've got 3 different lots of the local wines. You'll recognize all the names. It's all good stuff. And minimum starting bid at $80. So this lot here is already at $80. Oh, do I hear 85? Do I hear 90? We can pump that price up a little bit. $120 value, so you can get a bargain on this. Looks like we have an $80 opening bid on this lot as well. So that's already coming up a little bit in price. Don't forget your fine pottery here from Anagama Pottery Place. And we've got the NCT gift certificate, minimum bid $75 from ABT Plumbing and Electrical. Get your AC tuned up for the summer season. Don Adams, a Blu-ray disc player, minimum starting bid $65. And Wolf Mountain Day Spa, minimum bid $100, retail value $200. You could save 100% on that. And the print down here below, minimum bid, $25. How do we do it? Get those phones ringing and come on in. Come on, you can come on in right off the streets here and visit us. We got a lot of folks stopping by outside. If you're looking online at the Ustream, there's the live donate button. I checked the telephone. It looks like the Ustream's working good, boys, huh? And the audio's worked out very good. All right. And also on the bottom of your television screen, 530-272-8862. Donate. NCTV. Keep it live on the air. I thought Claude did a really good job of explaining as a personal producer what NCTV means to him. And it is a great community asset. And if you're interested in video, you can be a producer also. Just come on down, become a member. We've got a lot of great equipment out here to produce your own show. We always can use more content on NCTV, especially live or local content. That's what we're really interested in down here at NCTV. So if you've got if you want to dabble with video, even if you want to dabble with scenery shots and blending it with music and just kind of get your toe in the water before you step in front of the camera and produce a show of your own, give it a shot. You know, you can start on YouTube. That's where I started. And then work it from there. And then bring your material on down here to NCTV, and we'll put it on the air for you. What do we got coming up next, Cheryl?
Well, we've got more music coming up next, and it is Delirious Moonlight. They're a jazz band, so they're setting up shortly. Your little presentation with regards to getting programming was a good thing because we'll take a moment to even talk about public TV and what that means to the community and what that allows you to do. It is your community television station. That means you can present and bring to us and submit any programming, whatever you want. This is a freedom of speech. It's open. We're non-commercial. So we are funded by underwriters and sponsors, but we don't have commercials. But that allows you to submit any programming that you want. Juan, for instance, puts a GoPro on his helmet of his dirt bike and captures great scenery and little trivia points of interest on his show, which airs actually on Fridays at 9 o'clock.
That's right.
And Mondays
at 7. Mondays at 7. They gave me. If you get involved with this, it's kind of well, you'll it gets you going. And they ended up giving me two time slots, 2 30-minute slots. So Monday at 7 and Friday at 9 p.m. And you can do the same thing. Bring your material on down here. Let's see what you got. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, and it's good stuff that you turn in too. So, and people might want to know that we actually have 3 channels. We have our general programming that includes travel, clodhoppers you just heard from. And then we have our government channel, which airs all of the government meetings live. Right, in the comfort of your living room. And then we just launched our education channel, which is really great so that we can capture some of the good things that the local students are doing in their schools and even on their own. They're budding and aspiring producers. So let's, in fact, a lot of the proceeds from today is earmarked to go to our youth-based programs for training future broadcasters, and that includes field production. The other thing that NCTV builds the community through its Foothill Films, which we launched last year, and that is a screenwriting to filmmaking event, and it's going on right now. Our call for entries of screenplays. Did you have one?
I don't have one yet, but how many? Have you got some entries already?
We do. Oh, yeah, we do. The deadline is April 15th.
And it's kind of a limited number of folks.
You know, it's open. We're selecting the top 10.
Top 10. Okay, top 10 again.
They will all be judged, and then we just had a screenwriting class. Yeah, the screenplays are coming in. The deadline is April 15th. There's more information on our website under our events page. But Foothill Films really is all homegrown. From the first word on the screenplay to the final rolling credit on the big screen is all volunteers putting together a movie from the first word to the rolling credit. And around May 1st, we'll have a cast and crew call to put production teams together to create 10 10-minute films that will be debuted with a red carpet, sequins and glitter and all that in early October. So there is more information out. But what we learned last year was this is a real, filmmaking isn't easy.
Yes.
It's a lot of teamwork and it's a lot of hard work, but there were a lot of strong relationships built. And let me just mention that last year, the best screenplay was awarded to a junior at Godoti High.
Oh, good.
And the best film was, the cinematographer was a junior at Nevada Union. So our youth are going places in our community. So it looks like so Foothill Films, please stay tuned to all of that and how that's progressing and your chance to get involved with that.
And those films are 10 minutes long when the work's all done. All right. And you get to premiere them live before a pretty huge audience.
Sold out.
A sold-out show.
In fact, we had a second showing.
Wow, that was so popular. And then once they do the showing there, I see them, they do continue to play on NCTV throughout the year, right?
Also NCTV, you can also pick up Foothill Films 2014 at Video Library.
Well, you have a CD for sale, don't you?
Well, they can rent them too. So yeah, we do have the DVDs for sale, and you can rent them at Video Library. So it's a lot of good stuff. NCTV is really trying to bring in, be of value to people beyond just a cable TV station. We can provide a lot of services for people.
And that turns out to be a rather good fundraiser too for NCTV, the whole Foothill Films concept. It's one of our largest, isn't it?
It's a real signature piece for us, and it's a phased fundraiser because right now entry fees are coming in. We had fees from our classes, so it's a continuous flow of income for NCTV, which is good. But that doesn't mean we don't need your pledge right now, because we really want to ramp up our youth-based training future broadcasters program. And yeah, so thanks for bringing that up.
Yep. Great program. Very interesting.
Okay, let's toss this back to Danny and see what we've got next. Maybe Danny.